the limitations that exist now, a lot of them are in your mind.
Yeah.
And if you can emancipate yourself mentally, then you can, start to achieve things that you were told you couldn't.
Yes.
School is any school.
Yeah.
That were outside of me. People not being nice to me.
Is your name Princess? You're Princess.
Oh, this one is the princess.
So what this video is, do you remember at the end? Most people here were at the first.
Somebody that I think she's thinking about this about me.
Get a boyfriend. You're gonna get married. Maybe next time when they come, you will be married.
Miracles can happen.
This is not
Cold.
In winter.
Yeah.
I like winter. Maybe I must go in winter too. I like winter.
You're welcome.
That what we're trying to do here is just, to whatever degree we can, put good fertilizer on things, help them grow richer, stronger, faster. But ultimately, I don't think there's a shortcut.
No, I couldn't find a glad to put into words, to be honest. It's just awesome. The power of those people, just the buoyancy, the stories you get told about life in the townships and what they overcome. It makes you look at your own life and think, what the hell did I ever stress about? But seeing them so buoyant about it is it's fascinating.
All right, we're ready to go?
Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys.
See you guys.
See you.
Cheers.
See you later.
Dave's stripping.
Yeah. Stripping in front.
It's gonna go viral.
We gotta improve our viewership. Most people are looking at the world as these are these different symptoms and issues, and we're saying they're really not separate things. They're all a rippling out of the mind. And so this conference is going to spend the next 2 days looking at how could a new understanding of the mind affect all of these different symptoms and issues downstream. So day one is kind of like laying that like compass. This is the direction we're pointing in. And the thing is with every system in the world, when you go to the source, suddenly things become possible that weren't possible when you were playing with symptoms. It's as simple as like, same with the human body and the immune system. It's like you can treat symptoms forever, but until you get to the source of something, then real change happens. So the mind is the source, and that's the direction we're going to be looking in. Basically, we want people to realize it's not something special. To your point, like you didn't learn this in business school. It's like you just have kind of like tapped into that reserve in your mind.
cycles of productivity and inspiration and, down spirals as well. And I wouldn't say it's so much a mindset in that regard, because when I'm in that state, I'm really incapable of having, any positive mindset towards, my ability to do things.
That thing you just said, to me, would benefit people more than, oh, if you're down, you need to change your mindset and think positive, because you really can't when you're down. It's impossible. So we would rather kind of take a meta perspective of everything you said and say, we're humans and entrepreneurs. We're entrepreneurs and humans. We have beautiful days and we have crappy days. And we are, we're elevated and we're depressed. Like, that's a natural thing of life. And if we worry less about that and we see it as like a natural floating thing, innovation goes much faster, we have more access to ideas, and when we're down, we don't care as much.
And I see how I can change it with the objects I have around, which I suppose is coming from the reservoir of ideas, but I often don't let myself process within the mind enough, so I think it would be quite an interesting discussion around how to harness my mind.
I'm particularly interested with the whole idea of breaking limitations which exist in the mind. Like things like equality and things like that, they affect me like drastically as a Black South African person. You have to always be cognizant of it some way or another, and how that's limited you, like the experiences, and it's limited your mind and the ability to think and things like that. So I think that's the main reason why I'm here, is that I want to kind of express that you know, the limitations that exist now, a lot of them are in your mind, and if you can emancipate yourself mentally, then you can, you know, start to achieve things that you were told you couldn't. You see, because the only reason why we think we can't is because we were told, as Black people, we were told we couldn't. You know what I mean? So if I can now, you know, help change someone's perspective, that, no, listen, you can. I think that'll be cool.
So if you can till Sunday, like think through, like what are some of the limitations that I either overcame or I just didn't see that other people did, and after Sunday, what do you now see that is a limitation that you didn't see before? Because we're all walking innocently and invisibly in our own limitation. Like there are infinite levels of getting past our own thinking. Like when we get a problem, we can only solve it from our level of thinking. So you're sitting now in your highest level of thinking, and on Sunday hopefully you will be at a new level, so when you look at the same problem you had totally different solutions, and that's what we call innovation. So